Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Brad. Hopefully you can see my ugly face there. Okay, anyway, I'm smiling. Alright, so we're just gonna have a look around the shop today. And I just wanted to wish everybody happy Easter and happy Good Friday. And just kind of go around the shop a little bit and maybe explain what I am gonna do with some of this stuff eventually. Okay, yeah, anyway, time and money. It's always about time and money. Okay, well, here we go. Gonna go for a walk around. Hopefully this works out. All right. So we'll just look around a little bit. So this is my 1926 Model T Coupe. And this particular project I've probably been working on since, well, not probably. I got the body in 2017 and I got the frame rails or the wagon that I converted to my hot rod chassis. It wasn't a wagon, it was a 26 Chev Roadster chassis originally, and I dissected that and mainly used the rails and then put in the necessary cross members for Model T type stuff for the transverse front spring, and I did put 4-link, so it's got rear coilovers, and it's a Ford 9-inch differential, and at this time it's a Power Glide transmission. We'll see how that works out. I built my own transmission mount, and I built this rear mount here. The center one there, that was a stock mount that I still have to beef up a little bit, maybe. This is 350 horsepower motor. There's my brake pedal and my master cylinder and that mounted in there beside the transmission. Yeah, so we're just, as you can see, I lifted the body onto here with a gantry crane, and doors close like great. Yeah, nice, eh? And then I got this old here function. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's supposed to work. There we go. Anyway, doors close nice. Few issues with the old car, a little bit of rust to deal with, but overall, you know, it's a 95-year-old body, car body. It's in pretty darn good shape. Got a couple of bullet holes in it and a couple tries. Yeah, there's some few good dents from the inside of the door. So this is 283 bored out, 60 thousandths over, and it's got a 600 CFM carburetor. It's got a fairly steep little camshaft with balanced bottom end and everything in there. 10.3-to-1 compression. It's supposed to be 350 horsepower at right around 5,000, and it'll rev to 7,500 no problem, like regular deal. Anyway, should be crazy. I'm hoping for it to be crazy. But in control, of course. 32 grill shell. Bought a steel one and then cut that down 4.5 inches to fit the Model T, and the grill itself was cut and I guess bought that way. The 4.5 inches shorter, but you could only get fiberglass shells in that height, which I didn't want, so We got steel. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's got Foose nitrous rims with the big and small kind of thing, you know. 15, yeah, 15 inches wide on the back. The rims are 12, and then the tires are 15. So yeah, I don't know, I'm hoping to drive that one of these days soon. So, I don't know, look around the shop here, I got lots of things. I've got more Model T stuff. I actually I have another body and a chassis for a 1926 Roadster, and there's pieces. That's actually an extra cowl and doors, and way up there, there's another cowl, or the cowl for my 26. There's button panels and seat and doors are up there. I don't know how the quality of this is going to work out. It looks a little grainy to me. Anyway, hopefully it works out okay. It's just kind of my e-collection of stuff that I want to have around me for some reason. All kinds of things. I got a couple of horns off, you know, different old cars, and I don't know, tools. Old Texaco. Well, I don't think it probably wasn't a Texaco pump, because this is a non, there's no sale number on this one. It just, you dial in the gallons and then you have to calculate the sale, I guess. I think it was more for farm use and what have you. But it did have an original light fixture on it, etc., which I don't think that's the original light fixture, but it does have the original hose and all that. It's a 1955 gas boy. You know, an old Texaco fuel truck there. I think it's fairly rare, I'm being told. I don't know. Don't really know. I have brand new hood and panels for a stock 26T. If anybody might want one of those, you could comment and we could have a discussion about that someday. I have lots of oil cans. I could always trade somebody. I have duplication. I could always trade somebody. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of a collector. I don't know why I keep things necessarily, you know. Of course, things like that you have to keep. I mean, how do you get rid of something like that? I don't know. I just keep weird things, little things, anything. Got lots of spoke wheels around, or a good number of them. There's 2, 3. Got some more way over there somewhere. There's some more. There's at least half a dozen of them around in the shop. Okay, so this is the Galaxie XL. It's a 1968. This was bought brand new over 50 years ago by my uncle. It's a 428 cubic inch engine. It's console, automatic, obviously bucket seats, and power windows and door locks, and cruise control. It's actually got cruise control, disc brakes, front disc brakes, no air conditioning. up in the north in Canada, you know, the need for that, especially in 1968, was pretty slim. I've been working everywhere in the car, kind of. I replaced these floor pans here with pans that I had to have made because mainly there's nothing purchased that you can purchase for this car. These front pans are all original. That's all stock. Things are in good shape, really. From the firewall back to the rear quarters, the car is quite nice, but then we got some rust. We got the rust in the back, and you know, the drops up in there are gone. One side worse than the other. The trunk floor pan is gone. Can't see it very well, but there's numerous Swiss cheese areas. So we're working on how we can put that back to stock. I don't want to compromise and put in what I find on the internet that they would sell you for one of these. Pretty trashy looking stuff. Anyway, carrying on. Pretty good old car, you know. 100% complete, because it was 100% complete when I picked it up. And never was stored inside a day until I got it. So that partially explains this stuff. Sat since 1980 and sat in a driveway originally, maybe ready to go again, you know, maybe put it back on the road, but that didn't happen. And then it moved and moved and moved and moved. I don't know how many times it moved, but they moved it around, and yeah, finally I ended up with it. Happy I did. Things like the body mounts and that on this car are actually, you know, solid. These cars generally, I guess, from what I've been told, sometimes the body mounts are literally gone. Yeah, so anyway, that's the Galaxie, and here's some more parts of it. Front fenders. As you can see, they're really good condition in that. A couple holes there where the 428 badge and the chrome trim not go on. Some of the original 428 badge with the GT. It has like the GT stripe on a turquoise or dark aqua metallic paint job. That was original, as you can see by the quarters and stuff there. One coat of paint, that's all she had. And you can see things like look at the door, look at the window jambs and stuff in here. It's like mint. There's no rust in this cowl. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. More of my stuff. There's stacks of them old Coke trays. Anyway, little sled. So here's the chassis for the XL, and you know, as you can see, I've gone through that already, and literally these chalk marks and stuff on the springs here are stock. Those are stock from the factory. Chalk marks and that yet on the springs. And as you can see, I don't have the stabilizer. I actually got two of them there. I picked up an extra one. It's actually slightly beefier than the one that was on this car. So I'm going to put that on. And I've pretty well gone through everything. You could say, like all bushings and things have all been body mounts and all that, and shocks, and e-brake cables and bearings and brakes. And actually, one day I could put a video together that has all the pictures of when I started with this. You would be quite surprised. It was fairly rusty looking, but this is a nice solid frame, and apparently these rot out. The rails rot out, and the torque boxes are also can be an issue, but as you can see, you know, this frame is pretty darn nice. New idler arms, new pitman arm, new everything that I could get. Drivetrain not so bad, body terrible. Yeah. Okay, and then last but not least, I guess, I did do a little bit more work on the Camaro. I moved the motor and that, but no big deal. I did move that around, and she's pretty nice, you know, she's pretty nice, like kind of restoration sort of stuff that I did, but at the same time, it's just, you know, the way that it was original, and I just wanted it that way. Hopefully these headers work out nicely. I hope. I have high hopes. It's got like a 350 LT1 cam, 450 lift, not drastic on the intake, and I think around 400 on the exhaust as well, 390 or something. And that's quite a little better than stock, which was like only 270 and 290 or something like that. So should have a little nicer idle, and yeah, I hope. Anyway, so I did get a little bit of work done. I did sanding and etc. on all the front rad support stuff and fenders, and I'm not done painting yet. Down below here, I was working on it, but I was getting gassed out, so I shut it down. But certainly looking a lot better under here. Almost looks like I'd want to put that engine in there now. Yeah, still some crusty rusty going on over here. I don't know. I'm debating taking that vacuum booster and that out, and a few of the other components there, and working on it. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know on that. Okay, so yeah. That's about it. That's about all I have to report for Good Friday. We're just hanging out in the shop, and I'm gonna get at it and probably do some more final cleanup and that, and get these the windshield area and the rear window area prepped up today. This one here, you can see actually that water had made it past there, and that's probably the cause of my little hole that I had down in the floor there that I had to patch. Trunk's real nice in this car. Real nice. I don't know if you can see all that well in there. I guess so. It's pretty nice. There's a little stain over there from where something sat. For 1981, this is I'm pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call that the end of the video. And I hope you all enjoyed just a look around at all my stuff. And so I'm gonna progress on everything. I'll try and make playlists. I'll try to take some videos of me working on the vehicles. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure if I entertain you guys or not, but hey, it's what I'm doing for now. So, my way. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and that'll help me get further toward having the ambition for all this stuff. Although, I work hard at it. Take care.